And we're back. So anyways, we gotta go. Oops.
No, I always got the sense Earl was interested in me. Figures he'd be the one to run off.
Huh. Anyways, we gotta go find Earl Sterling. Although I do wonder if the Dixie Chicks had anything to do with it. Ah!
My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all.
Okay, thank you, I guess.
Broke up with my girl. She kept the cap off the toothpaste. Know who does that? A simp.
That's a bizarre reason to break up with somebody, but okay. Whatever.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
So we got
used to Diamond City security being unhelpful.
Only one thing worth buying in a dugout inn, and that's the booze.
the booze.
What can I say? Real Diamond City booze.
Well, I mean, if that stuff has like the same nutrition as like ramen noodles, then guys are gonna die pretty unhealthy.
No one knew Earl better than these folks. Ought to ask around, see what people know.
So then I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Meyerlurk.
A Meyerlurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Redeem!
Redeem!
I forgot you were there, you fiend. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
God damn it.
What's that for?
See?
Let me try that again. I'm going to turn the radio off, not steal the damn whatever the hell that was in front.
No one knew Earl better than these folks.
Just a minute, Yetim. I'm in the middle of the story. So then I
The
am
hell?
crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Meyerlurk.
A Meyerlurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Redeem!
I forgot you were there, you fiend. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Valentine?
Caesar's bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
I kid. It's dead, though.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's detective agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Now, let me pour you a drink. Come on.
Not right now.
Not interested.
That's too bad.
That's too bad. Alright, so I leveled up, didn't realize it. What to get? Need to be level 18. Now let me get that. Improve my stim packs a bit.
Maybe living here's not worth it. If the paper's telling the truth.
Where are you gonna go, huh? Make your way in the car with all those madmen?
So there's a synth, or at least the skeleton of one. Not gonna lie, those things do look a bit creepy. I mean, you look at the way the organ structure is, it's almost like an actual person's anatomy. Oh, game, did you freeze? Or are you just pulling one of your false alarms on me? Yep, false alarm. Alright, so now we gotta find Earl's home. And it's not that way.
start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to.
We've seen better days.
You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender. Why not nab the bartender himself?
Exactly.
Knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
Nothing in the fridge.
Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's the...
Dr. Crocker, resident surgeon.
A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? Wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
Well, damn. Have no respect for his house, why don't you? Well, then again, I'm the one taking all this stuff out of it. All this crap off in Dog Meat's little... well, wherever he puts all this. Grief, how much crap am I carrying? Let's see what he's got up here. He had a fusion core. Oh, Dr. Soon. Actually, hold up before I talk to him. Do I have any beer? Yes, I do.
Excuse me.
This better be an emergency.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person.
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Alright, whatever. Anyways.
Where'd all this blood come from? Goes right into the basement.
Man, Doc, do you mind cleaning up? People are supposed to get, like, their surgery and shit done here. Least you can do is keep the place sterile. Or as sterile as you can. What the?
You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty.
What?
It's supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Yeah, you fixed things, all right. Fixed yourself for some time in a Diamond City jail cell.
Jail cell?
That was bad.
You don't get it, do you? Doc Crocker isn't going to jail. He's going to go back to his surgery, where people love him. And they love him because Doc Crocker never loses patience. He just makes people happy.
Oh, screw this. Say hi to Earl for me.
You killed a man, Doctor. You're gonna pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
Now, let's not do anything rash.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. There's so much blood. So much blood all over me.
I don't know if that's blood.
I can fix anything.
Death by overdose? Yep.
Oh, someone.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
You owe me an explanation, Doctor. Your partner was cutting Earl Sterling up into, well, little pieces.
Cutting him up into... Why would he? Oh, wait. The facial reconstruction surgery. If he really did go through with it, and it went badly, Dr. Crocker was willing to go that far to protect his reputation?
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
Yeah, like you handled that bloodstain upstairs. Well, there's our man, Earl.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Poor bastard. Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, that whole sarcasm response, ugh. That one was a bit of a cringer. I cringed just a little bit.
That man decided to die.
True. Oh, well, I ain't gonna lose any sleep over him being dead. I mean, obviously the guy was batshit insane, so putting a bullet in his head would probably be a service to everybody.
I guess we ought to give her the news.
Yep.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
He's been being chopped to bits by Dr. Crocker will do that.
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Well, he's rotting somewhere.
Well, he's rotting somewhere.
Somewhere? What do you... Oh my god. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Alright, well, that was fun. Got to play detective for a little bit.
Hey.
I'm all ears.
Hey, Valentine.
Something up?
Your thoughts?
Your thoughts?
Always another case to close.
Always another case to close.
How are we doing, Nick?
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault. That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Alright.
Nothing else for now.
Suit yourself.
Maybe it was Piper that was trying to talk to me.
Hey,
What can I do?
Piper.
You really do have a talent for finding trouble, don't you?
It usually finds me.
Usually finds me.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. Vadim, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. And I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked. And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
Seems that execution didn't quite take, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find? The children of Adam, setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters. So, to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me. I'm kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe, when suddenly I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" And they buy it. They pull me back from the ledge, and then gave me their induction ceremony. You are looking at an official acolyte of Adam. Took me a couple more days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
Huh.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
I'm just here for the rewards and glory.
I'm glad you're here too, Piper.
Thanks, Blue. That means a lot coming from you.
Hey, that rhymed.
Want to get out of here?
So, anyways, moving on. And it's nighttime, so I can't start any of the other side bits quite yet. Although I might be able to... Yes, I guess since we can't do anything, let's go get a drink. Why not? Celebrate 2 cases being solved.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Sandhouses.
If I can find the damn place.
Hey, I think those Bulbrow brothers are looking for you.
Oh, what do you think? I was actually just trying to get to the bar. So it all works out. Ah, here we go. No lollygagging. Oh, that reminds me, I still got Skyrim to finish. Which I haven't touched that one in a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Quiet, Iffy. All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
I don't think I noticed.
You listen to it. It grates on ears like sandpaper. This DJ Travis, he is disaster. Something must be done, and soon. We will have customers suiciding before long.
Whoa.
Damn.
It's true. Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to
Get rid of him.
We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, you know, disappeared.
Are you serious?
Did we not just agree this is serious problem? Calls for serious solution. First, you get him to follow you out of town.
If this is a joke,
that's
you're
enough.
one sick
Vadim
puppy,
isn't
buddy.
serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
I'm not stupid. I wasn't falling for it.
We weren't trying to trick you or anything. Vadim just likes to joke.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Poor Travis. He means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really. And so he's always awkward. He does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, and so he does.
So are you actually trying to do something about it?
I tell Yefim that I have plan. He does not believe me. You and I work on plan. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
We discuss plan, comrade.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What's that?
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Yeah.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. A synth. The man killed every rep at the talks.
Nice.
The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me? Hello.
Hell if I know. If I am, The Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. The hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Sure.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Indeed. Alright, so... Oh, he's over here.
Wow.
What?
Miss?
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
I'll pass.
What do you want, Vadim?
I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother. Travis is a good guy. He deserves better life.
So, what did you have in mind? I'm gonna need some more in the way of details.
Ever been in bar fight?
I can hold my own if that's what you mean.
Quite the scrapper, this one.
Exactly what I mean. I want you to back up Travis in his first fight. I want to stage fight here in Dugout. Nothing too serious. We make sure Travis wins and feels good about himself after. I want you to be there to help make it look real. What do you think? Sound good to you?
How would something like that even work?
It makes sense, I promise. I have contacts, people I can count on. Real tough looking, but they will take a dive for money. They confront Travis here at Dugout. You step in and give him push he needs to stand up to them. Then you and Travis take them down. Nothing gets too rough, and Travis is something he can feel good about. Simple, right?
If the goons are paid to fight, I want some too.
Why involve me in this?
You have seen Travis, yes? He cannot fight alone, not even fake one. He needs help. You can help him. I have everything ready by 6 o'clock. Travis should be here by then. You show up and it will go well. Promise.
Alright. So now we gotta wait here until 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. 12. That'd make it 8 p.m. So 10. Alright, here he comes.
I'm glad you found Earl's killer, but now my brother won't shut up about you. Anyway, do you need a room?
No.
I don't think so.
Have a good day.
What's this about?
I don't like you, and I don't like your radio. What you gonna do about it?
Look, I don't want any trouble.
I don't like you, and I don't like your radio. What you gonna do about it?
Let me put my gun away. This isn't a shootout.
Hey there, pal.
Oh, it's you.
It's me.
Everything okay here?
Does it look okay? Because, no, it is not. I have no idea what I did to deserve this. I just wish they'd go away.
You just wish you'd go away. Come on, dude. Take a stand. Don't chicken out here. Yeah, why not stand up to them?
Why not stand up to him?
No, I mean, no. That would be bad.
Why?
These men, it could turn violent.
Oh no, violence!
Nothing will change unless you make it happen.
It's not that bad. I can just deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want this to stop?
Yes, but
don't worry. I've got your back.
Well, if you think it would work.
You got spunk, kid. That's all that matters.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. You say something.
I said that's enough. Leave me alone.
Come on, put some lung power into it.
Let me think about that for a second. Nah, I don't think so.
Alright.
Hey.
Get lost.
Leave me alone.
Sounds like you were thinking about saying, or else. Were you, Travis? Were you gonna say, or else? I'm wondering what comes after that. What you gonna do, little man?
I'll beat you up.
Mistake, Travis. I'm gonna destroy you and your friend here.
You can try.
No problem.
Oh, my bad.
Travis,
why am I doing this?
Oh, God, my jaw. Bullshit, man. Just bullshit.
Get lost, you.
Travis.
Whoa. I can't believe it. We did it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you had it in you.
I can't believe it. You were right. Oh. I've got things to do now. Listen, really, I can't thank you enough.
Huh, can't believe that actually worked.
I think that went well. Ready for next part of foolproof plan?
Uh-huh.
The last part wasn't so foolproof.
You are alive, Travis is alive, everything is fine. And next part is simple. You have seen Scarlett, yes? She has worked here for some time. Now, I am just simple bartender, but I see things. I see how Travis looks at her. And I see that sometimes she looks at him. If someone who was not her employer suggests that she go spend time with Travis, it might do him some good.
Oh, that'll totally boost his confidence. You know, as long as it doesn't backfire horribly.
So little faith, it will work, trust me. Just do whatever it takes to get her to agree to see Travis, and this will all be worth it. And you and I never talked about this, all right?
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
Okay. Anyways, of course, yes, we never had that conversation. Where the hell did she go?
You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us.
Damn sense. Alright then, folks. In the next video, we're going to go have a chat with Scarlett. I shall see you all then.